is real. The participants are not actors. They are actual litigants with a case pending in a California municipal court. Both parties have agreed to dismiss their court cases and have their dispute settled here in our forum, the People's Court.
The litigants for our first case are now entering the courtroom. First of all, here's the plaintiff. He is suing for $800 for the loss of his Guamian gerbil finch for $800. His name is Ramesh. No, it's Ramesh. Okay, whatever, sir. Thank you. And the defendant. And the defendant.
I see your cousin!
This is Wendell Bienermeyer. He's being sued for $800 for eating Mr. Huck's bird.
Very tasty.
Do you swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Yes. Do you swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Maybe.
This is the case of Pollyanna Cracker. The plaintiff, Mr. Ramesh, is right, claims that the defendant ate his Guamian gerbil finch worth $800, and that's what he's suing for. The defendant, however, defends himself and that he says it's nothing but a colorful chicken. Let's get on to this case.
And now, the Honorable Judge Whopper presiding.
Okay, yo, let's get this case underway. Okay, this is case People Court number 1200376.973-8. This is the case of Ramesh against Bienermeyer for $800. People's Court now in session. Okay, Mr. Huck. No, Judge, it's... Okay, Mr. Ramesh, you say you claim the defendant ate a bird, a Guamian gerbil finch, worth $800? Oh, yes, it was terrible. Wait a minute, I asked you a yes or no answer. Order in the court. I'll have a hammer all right.
All right, wait up.
Anyway, now, as I said, you said yes. Now, would you like to tell your side of the story? Oh, what terrible. I was sitting at home one day, and then I heard a very loud noise. And then I heard my bird going, beep, 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 like he was calling me. Nobody called me. He goes, beep, 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 beep. And when I came out, and I went outside, I saw Mr. Bienermeyer. He was running away with feathers flying out of his mouth. Yo, that's a very sad story indeed. Now, Mr. Wendell Bienermeyer, how do you defend these allegations against your credibility?
Not yet, though. It was a beautiful morning. I got up and then stretched. And then I crawled out of my trash can, and then I was walking down the street looking for some crud. And then I've seen the most beautiful chicken you've ever seen, boy. And then I went over to it, and then it smelled like prime chicken. And then I opened the cage, and then I took a big bite of its head. Boy, it didn't taste so good, so I put it in crackers. And I even kept the foot for good luck.
Give me that.
Hey!
Order in the court. Order me some crackers, man, and some chicken, got it?
Right.
Making me hungry here. Interesting story so far, and I guess this concludes it. Any more further evidence? No, Your Honor. You got something to say? What the?
I'm still coughing up those fizz.
I'll take that for evidence. Okay, I'll come back with my judgment after this recess.
Yeah! What?
We now return to People's Court. Judge Whopper is about to give his decision.
Okay, this court is again in session. Wait a minute. Where's the defendant? Hey, Doug the Nitwit. Doug the Nitwit.
Yes, yeah.
Go find the defendant wherever you can.
Right, yeah. Oh, this looks tasty. Come on, the judge is about to make his final announcement. No! He's about to make his decision. I'm gonna grab a fish. Get here.
Okay. After putting all the evidence together and the testimony, I have found that the plaintiff is much more credible. And I truly do believe... Thanks, Your Honor. Wait a minute. I truly do believe that Ramesh should be rewarded with $800. So my judgment is for the plaintiff for $800.
Hey!
Wait a minute. Yo, come here. What'd you say? Mr. Ramesh, since you won the case and I went like that already, what do you want for punishment? Where I come from, if I don't get any pay, I get his finger. Okay then, since the defendant cannot pay, my judgment is for the plaintiff for one finger. Now, as a matter of fact, I carry this with me just in case of these matters. Eeny, meeny, never mind. We'll make it the tiny one. Ready?
Oh.
Go.
Okay. This court is out of session.
Oh, just call me Mr. Butterfingers. You have witnessed one of the most unusual cases of the People's Court. And here comes the plaintiff right now, Mr.
No, it's...
Oh, okay. Well, whatever. How do you feel about this case?
Well, I feel I got revenge on that poor homeless person.
Well, how about,
No time now. I have to go to work. Right now. At 7:11. No. Right now. At 7. Bye.
And here comes the defendant right now, Mr. Bienermeyer. Look at his voice. Lady, would you like to say anything on national TV? Stop that! Don't you know you just lost the case? I know. Oh, Sam, I'm being sued again. Bye. Well, the litigants to our next case are now coming in.
Here are the plaintiffs. This is K and J McStink. They're suing the defendant for 27 cents for stealing a sock.
Hey! No, stop! I didn't see it!
As you can see, our defendant is once again Mr. Bienermeyer. This is J and K McStink. They claim that the defendant stole one of their socks. They're suing for 27 cents. Here is the defendant, Mr. Bienermeyer. Mr. Bienermeyer? Mr. Bienermeyer is a frequent guest on our show. He is being sued for 28 cents. However, he claims that he just found it there and it always belonged to him since God made it for him. This is the case of the missing sock.
And now, the Honorable Judge Whopper presiding.
Yo, what's up? This court is in session. Okay, this is the case of the missing sock, I presume. You, the plaintiffs, I've read the complaint. J. McKay, or McStink, I'm sorry.
Yes, Judge Whopper?
Okay. You claim that the defendant stole a sock worth 27 cents. Is this true?
Yes, it is true.
Okay, so the defendant, you say. Now, 27 cents for a sock. Would you like to tell me how this happened?
Yes, sir. You see, we washed a pair of socks, and we put them out in the line to dry. And we came out to pick them up. One of them was missing, and we saw Mr. Biedermeier running off with a sock on his foot.
These are pretty serious allegations. Is that your witness there?
She is, Judge.
You can tell your side of the story.
I was walking home that day, Judge, when this stinking piece of trash ran by me, wearing one of my socks. Wearing one of my socks. When I got home, my brother told me that a man that smells like him stole a sock from the clothesline.
Yes, sir, yeah. That's when we called 911 right away.
These are very serious allegations. How do you defend yourself, Mr. Biedermeier? Butterfingers?
Well, it was another beautiful morning, just like last time, and I stretched all over. And then I was walking, I crawled out of my trash can, minding my own business. And then I saw and then saw these beautiful socks that God hanged there waiting for me. And then I went and got one. And then the door opened. And then I just crawled over the fence. And then I put it on. And then I went back to my garbage can to look for some food.
Well, so far I haven't seen any evidence for either side. Does anyone want to present some evidence?
Yes, Judge. We marked all of our socks with our initials.
Dun, 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 dun. Well, if there's any evidence, bring it forward now.
Sock. Give me your sock.
Now, let's see. This sock is the one that the dirty, scummy guy had on. This is the sock that the clean one. This is the one in possession of the plaintiff and the defendant.
We are now looking over the shoulder of the judge. We are seeing what he is seeing.
Shut up. As you can see, and I think you can see, is that there's an ST on this dirty, stinky sock, and there's the same markings on this other sock. As you can see, identical markings. We don't even need to take a recess. Oh. Hey, maybe later we'll have fun time. But right now, I have judgment. Get back. This case is an easy one to solve. I've seen many cases like this. So, judgment for the plaintiff for 27 cents.
I don't have 27 cents.
Mr. McSteak, is there any form of payment you want?
Yes. I would like the shirt off his back. It's worth about 27 cents.
Hey, come back here. You have two choices. You can either give up this or give up something else.
Give it something else.
Well, this time it's going to cost you something else.
Once again, we have witnessed another interesting session at the poor people's court. The people's court. Oh, here come our defendants now. The stinkers. Have you anything to say about it, the stinkers?
Yes, I feel that dirty bum got what he deserved.
And you came stink. I like the way that his nuts cracked. You can't say on TV. Go stink. You stink too. For reasons beyond our control, we cannot. The defendant, Mr. Biedermeier, cannot talk at this moment. For Judge Whopper, this is Doug the Nitwit saying, if anybody steals your socks or eats your happy bird, take them to court.
Municipal Court.
People's Court is brought to you by Birch Brothers Pictures in association with JLP Incorporated.